Hey, so in this video, I'll just give you a quick overview of CommandBar. So here you see one of our customers' apps. This app is called Plan. It's a B2C and B2B calendar and productivity tool. So anywhere inside Plan after CommandBar is installed, users can hit this launcher down here on the bottom right, or hit Command K to pull up the command bar. They can use the arrow keys to check out what commands are available, or they can search to filter. These commands are all configured by plan, and I'll show you how to add commands and change commands later on. So let's execute a few commands. So I can hit return here to go to the weak view. This is an example of a navigational command, taking me from one part of the app to another. Commands can also write data. So if I hit return here on add task to list, this command has two arguments. The first is the list I want to add a task to. These are personalized to me, my lists. So I'll hit web. And then the second argument is a text argument. And here I can just type the name of my task. So here we're kind of replacing a shallow form in Plans UI. And we're saving the user from having to find where they can add tasks from inside the GUI, or if they know where, just manually clicking through to get there. Hit return, and the task gets created. So this is the experience that end users interact with. And over here is our app for CommandBar admins, our customers. So this is what they use to add commands, edit commands. One of our theses is that we think for a CommandBar to become something that users depend upon, it needs to have expansive command coverage of what's possible inside your app. And so we've tried to make it A, as easy as possible to create commands, and B, make it possible to create commands without writing any code, so that someone who's not a software engineer can own a lot of the command creation process. So as an example, let's create a realistic command. I'll hit add new command. And let's create a command to switch between workspaces in Plan. So this command is going to have one argument, the workspace we want to switch to. And the argument is going to be a single select, and the options need to be personalized for the logged in user because I want to see my workspaces. So to do that, we're going to use a command bar concept called context. So we have a little JavaScript SDK that allows Plan to provide information about the current session, the current user, to command bar so that we can use it to personalize commands. This is what it looks like. It's just a key value store. So in order to get this to command bar, a software engineer at Plan had to go into Plan's app code and add window.commandbar.addContext and then provide this information. But now I can use it to create commands without writing any code. So this argument is going to be, its options are going to be defined by context, and the name of the key in context we're going to use is workspaces. And now we have to decide what we want the command to do. In this case, we're just going to have it open a link. Zoom in here. And we need the link to reference the user's selected argument. So I can do that using handlebar syntax. And we'll have it open in, we'll say, a new tab for now. Commands can also do other stuff besides opening links. So if you want them to execute a series of clicks in the DOM, you can record like a little macro and have the command execute that macro when it's executed. Or for like the most flexibility, you can have command bar execute JavaScript when it's executed. And using this approach, you can have your command change state in the front end, fire off an API request, do whatever you want. All you have to do if you're going down the callback route is you have to provide command bar with the callback you want to execute when the commands run. But we'll do open link for now. And before we save the command, we can also add a few synonyms. So maybe our users think of workspaces as, I don't know, calendars. Maybe they don't know the terminology of our app yet. Or maybe just spaces, change calendars, change workspaces. And then we'll add an icon. Okay, cool. Save. Now let's give it a try. Command K, workspace, there it is. If I do change calendar, you can see fuzzy match in action here. Hit return. Here are my workspaces. Actually not sure which workspace I'm in right now. But if I hit return, oh, you can't see that because it opened in a different tab. Let's change that. Command K, change workspace, hit return. You can see we're in the right workspace now. One other thing you can do from the editor, so whenever a user searches for something in the command bar, whether or not they end the search with an executed command, we'll log the search. And you can view those logs in the editor over here in the Analytics tab. So here are the command execution logs, which give you a nice sense for how your users are using your command bar. Probably more interesting, though, are what we call dead ends. So these are commands that don't end in executions. And these can give you a good idea for either commands your users want that you haven't created yet, or even features they want that you haven't built yet. Because if you're typing in something in the command bar, suggests they're trying to do it inside your app. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.